there's a lot of stereotypes out there, and he didn't see those in me. He saw me as someone different. And I got the best Nigerian who I brought to St. Louis. You better believe that. He's amazing.
Well, I'm glad you contribute, and it's good to have you on this platform. So, what do you think about 50-50 in marriage?
Hmm.
Is it a cause or a blessing to you? 50-50 marriage.
Well, me and my husband, when we first got together, he saw me as being a working woman. And he said, "This lady works hard. I like that in you." And when I met him, I saw him as a working man. And I said, "This guy works hard." And when we saw that in each other, we felt that we both can contribute to this marriage. 50-50 for us is where it's something that we do bring, that does come up in our marriage. But like we have this list where you're responsible, like my husband is responsible for the big bills, like our mortgage, car insurance, things that he feels like I, shouldn't touch. But like small bills, like little um garbage bills, utility bills, things like that, he makes me responsible for, and we have that understanding. And that's what makes our marriage work. You get so I don't believe that one thing should be on the husband.
Good.
He doesn't believe that I should be a stay-at-home wife. No. And I don't want to be. I don't want to be, but if we have to have that conversation where, hey, you need to do this and do that while I'm trying to do this over here, that's what we discuss.
Okay, that's wonderful. Abraham, I want to welcome you to this show. This is Chinedu Anichi TV show. You're welcome, the African Voice in the Diaspora. Thank you for marrying in Nigeria. Thank you for believing in African values and being able to navigate uh, um, smoothly or fluctuate. I don't want to use a negative word, to be able to balance it between the American style of marriage and African traditional values. First of all, from what you're saying, one of the things I can point at is that you made God the center of your attraction, and godly values were seen as superior to other values. So, noted, but I want to ask a very important question. If you look at these gentle ladies here, they've
Mhm.
always said that when Nigerian men marry people like you, they will start
Mhm.
where? When they marry. So are you hearing me, Lady Ruth?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So it was Lady Ruth I'm asking. So that when Nigerian men marry people like you, they become very, very good. They behave well and all this. But when they marry Nigerians, and they don't behave like that. Do you think that is correct?
You said that is duty.
Do you think that is correct? What they are saying is correct?
To an extent, yes, because I want to say, when my husband came to America, he had never been here before, so I kind of had to show him respectfully the ropes here and how things go. But I also connected him with other Nigerian men from his tribe, so that he didn't feel like I was, in total control, and that he would have some type of figure to guide him and kind of help him along his journey immigrating here. I didn't want to emasculate him. And I noticed, when we go to Nigeria, his head kind of changes. He wants to be in control more. He wants to spend his money, and he wants me to just be a woman. I do see a difference. And when he's here in America, it's more like, well, we both have our heads together in this. So I still want you to respect me, but I also want you to contribute to this marriage. That's what I see in my. So yeah, what they're saying is true. Like my husband cooks, he cooks, I cook. Um, but I do notice that he's not as what can I say? He's more dominant when we go to Africa than he is here in America. Yeah.
Uh,
So
sorry.
So
Sorry.
I'm coming, Obo, I'm coming, Obo, I'm coming. So
Okay. No, I
this is
just wanted to talk on
opportunity
that
to
Nigerian
welcome,
issue.
Obo, Obonia, Obekania. Obo is based in the US. Obo is a very, very important personality in my own place, and I thank you for finding time to be in this show. Thank you. Obo, before we go on,
Yeah.
um, I want to thank Madam for sharing, but you did not answer my question, Abraham. The
Okay.
the allegation, as alleged, I want to say as alleged
Mm-hmm.
by Lady Ruth and Mrs. Okosun, and collaborated by Tambari, that when Nigerian men marry people who are non-Nigerians, they are
Mm-hmm.
they are very, very at home and humble and hardworking. But once they see Nigerian woman, their Jackie Chan will start. So, do you believe that that is true?
I don't believe I don't know too many American ladies. Well, my cousin of mine married a Nigerian, and her situation is different from mine. Like her husband wants her to pay 50 on their mortgage. My husband doesn't require that. And I think it depends on what type of woman that you are. Like she came in the marriage with children from someone else. You get I did not. So I don't know if that's placed on how that man values that lady and what he's seeing in her, because he's probably thinking, well, she doesn't have any kids for me, so why should I pay all of her bills? Versus, I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just, analyzing the situation to see, what are those factors that play in that, to where the man is doing more than as is doing more with an American woman versus a Nigerian woman. And I do see Nigerian women here in America who are working their tails off, working very hard, and the husband is not. He's gotten kind of lazy and dependent on her. I've seen it as well. So it just all depends on the marriage that and the understanding that they have with each other. So I hope that answered your question.